to the right side. Ball came out. Ball came out. Alabama players have jumped on it, but let's see what the officials say.
Wow. That time it was Yanze Pierre chasing him down. Xavier Brown is the one that looks like he's able to knock it out.
Is he out of bounds?
I don't know if that was recovered.
It's a forward fumble out of bounds. By rules, return to the spot of the fumble. Result of play leads to fourth down.
Okay, so they're saying that it was not possessed.
Well, there's a couple of things you got to look at here. Number one, you got to make sure Alabama didn't possess it. I think it was Tim Keenan who jumped on it inbounds. The second thing, though, is that you the spot of where he fumbled. Did he reach the first down marker or not? I think there's two different things to look at here. That's definitely a fumble by Hardy.
Oh, shit.
There's no Alabama players. There's Keenan jumping on it. Did he ever have possession?
Well, look at his left hand. You can see him sliding with the ball and sort of snowplowing it. How big Tim Keenan. Let's bring in Matt Austin, our rules expert. Matt.
Yeah, Joe, I agree with everything you just said. I do not think he possessed the ball. It did look like he was still trying to scoop it in as he was already on the white. So I think this should be, as they said, a fumble out of bounds. And Jesse, you're exactly right. Did he reach the first down marker before he fumbled the ball? They're going to look at that too.
The third and final timeout of the half. 30 seconds left.
And so now kind of a big moment too, based on what the down and distance is going to be. If this is all going to get upheld here. 4th and 1, decision time for Eli Drinkwitz. Obviously, it's early. There's a lot of football to go, but with your running attack, with the Nations League and running.
It's time for some football at Highmark Stadium in Orchard Park, New York. Today, half of the AFC East ready to square off. It's the Buffalo Bills and the Buffalo Bills.
Oh my gosh, I hate when they do this. Same team versus same team. Like, why can't they just not do this? Why do we gotta end up doing Bills versus Bills? It's so ridiculous.
The Bills have Tyler Bass out to do the honors, and off we go from Orchard Park. Ty Johnson now to return. And he gave it his best to get to the 25, just a step or two short of it. He's out along the 24-yard line. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Now Allen off the play action. Caught by his fullback behind the line. And he's going to be pushed down up near that 40-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
They like to say it's about the Jimmys and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
New set of downs for him at the 38.
Going to try to run himself.
Allen now on 1st down. Has him on the quick hitter. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
1st and 10, ball set up at the 48. Working from the gun, it's Allen. He's got this complete to James Cook. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's good for a Bills 1st down.
A play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40.
Alert!
Throwing now on 1st down, Allen. Short pass brought in. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there. And that's good for a Bills 1st down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
First down throw for Allen. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Those are the hurry-up offense here. After the sack, another pass on second down. Throwing the out route complete. We take this ahead to the 34-yard line. Terrell Bernard tracking that one down.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Here he is on third and long.
Oh my God, that's a pick. Come on, EA Sports.
His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And that brings up fourth and long. Matt Prater on for the field goal try. It'll be 51 yards from the left hash. It's no good. He needed more leg, and he sends it too far right. And we continue to await our opening score of this ballgame.
He was hitting from that distance pregame. Heck, we were on the field watching it, and they were confident he could do so again. Just did not work out this time around.
All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. On the ground, first run for Ray Davis. He manages 6 yards to begin this one. We've got 2nd and 4.
The cool thing about a drive starting a run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play with whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Get the fullback involved here. He won't be able to get past the line, and very quickly, Bob, they could be facing 3rd down to begin this ballgame.
You know, when you're a defender and you see them give that quick little take to the fullback, you just have to stop him before he gets started. They piled on him and held him to minimal yardage.
So we're through 1 quarter of this AFC East contest. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the 2nd. We'll return to Highmark Stadium in just a moment. We're back for the 2nd quarter. Bills in possession of the football. They're looking down to 3rd and 3. This is brought in by Coleman. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And that's good for a Bills first down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
First tone of the game for James Cook. And he's going to keep his balance long enough to get ahead for a gain of 5. Even 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
He manages a gain of 8 there. And that's good for a Bills first down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really can put it on the defense.
And hurries forward here for a 9-yard gain. 2nd down coming up.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
It's the 2-minute warning now from Highmark. And and it's the Bills. Looking at 2nd and 1. Now Allen going to the air. That's brought in. It's his back to Ray Davis. 3 yards there and enough to move the chains.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. Hit it quick, call that a gain of 7. Nicely done. The Bills are going to go ahead and call their first time out. 7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. And this will only complicate matters for 3rd down, partner. They're sent backwards. The Buffalo's going to call it 2nd time out. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on 3rd down. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. Got a man, that's Kincaid. And he's going to have enough for the first down, not by much. But he got it, that's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal. On the sneak, it's Allen. And the defense holds, Brock. They catch him at the 4. He only gets back to that line of scrimmage. It's 2nd and goal.
Leads to 2nd and goal at the 4-yard line.
Davis has nothing on that run. They stand strong and stop him at the 2.
That's twice now where runs have not gotten them into the end zone, but you kind of set yourself up. Actually, you've set yourself up really well for a little play action right here.
Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now. 2 yards away from a touchdown to begin this game. Here's 3rd and goal. Straight ahead, here's Cook. And this is going to end behind a line. A great stop down in close. Let's see if they want to risk it now on 4th and goal. Now just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense. And they can try for some points going into the break. With only 3 seconds remaining, they're going to bring out that field goal unit. A pretty automatic look for him from the left.
That's tremendous execution right there. Really using every bit of time they had left in a methodical drive. Paying off with points, and remember, they get the ball to start the 2nd half as well.
So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends on half, or if we get a play from scrimmage, as this one's away. So it's a touchback on the kickoff, and we're going to get one final snap here in the half. All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. He'll throw it. Holding by his back, Cook. And he's going to be out of bounds just before reaching the 30. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Now Prager on to send it away. Moore with a return. Escapes a defender. And this drive will start inside the 25. Buffalo offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Allen. He rolls to his right. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he's going to be pushed down up near that 40-yard line. From the 39 now, after that explosive start to this drive. On 1st down, Allen. This is complete to Dawson Knox. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. Shotgun handoff, now to Cook. This is tough running in this weather out there, but he keeps the feet moving, gains 3. Gonna come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. From the shotgun, it's Allen. Drops it off to Cook. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop. A 9-yard gain and good for a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
yourself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
From the 25 on second down. Buying some time right. Completed to his running back. And he gets this down inside the red zone before going out. That one gains 7. And that's good for a Bills first down. From the red zone now. Cut near the goal line. And he'll be taken down at the last possible moment. He's at the 1. Ooh, a little movement along the line there. That's going to cost the defense 5 yards. He thought he had the timing down and could make the play, but just a hair too early. They'll break the huddle and come up on first and goal. Gonna keep this one and go. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Bills build the lead coming out at halftime. Josh Allen, the touchdown. On a quarterback sneak to the end zone.
Kate, I think 2 things were in play here. Not just the brute force to get it done on the QB sneak, but also the element of surprise to run it on first down. Job well done.
That one right down the middle. And the Bills make it a 10-point ball game. Pass now to kick this away. And this one bounces into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback out to the 20. All right, Bills to the line now. First and 10. First and 10. Here's Allen. Big strike downfield to Coleman. And they send him out of bounds as he gets this to the opposing 45. It's a massive 35-yard pickup. First down. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Allen to throw. Escapes the pocket. And some excellent work on this play. Takes him a while to get to him downfield. It's a pickup of 26. And that's good for a Bills first down. Offense in the hurry up here. First down from the red zone. He brings it in. And they're going to have first and goal when we begin our fourth quarter. 3 quarters in the books from this one. It's Bills football. They trail late, but this game's still very much in reach. This offense in position now. It's first and goal. Throwing here, Allen. The shot to the end zone is incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. And that makes it second and goal. Back to throw now, Allen. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. And now they're left with third and goal.
Just something off in the rhythm of their passing game on that one. Time to recalibrate and keep throwing it to get back into rhythm.
Third and goal for Allen.
Oh, come on, EA Sports. That's the second pick you made me drop.
Back-to-back chances to escape the field, and he dropped both interceptions.
Oh, that was such an opportunity lost. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points on the series. And instead, he just couldn't quite hang on.
Oh, so we made him drop it. Okay, I guess that's even.
Got to do whatever it takes. Remember, Michael Huggins Jr. got the start in this game last year. He can be versatile with his legs. Let's talk about Arch Manning, because even though he lost last week to Florida, you saw improvements, Tim.
It wasn't on him. More of that's on the offensive line. They got flat out punked last week by Florida's defensive line. This Texas offensive line has to step up. But I loved what we saw from Arch.
I beat that guy yesterday.
Of his resilience, of his grit to stay in the game. because he was getting hit on every single throw. He actually showed me more last week in a loss than he has in any other game this year.
And I think Steve Sarkisian needs to adjust the game plan, especially early, to take into account how good Oklahoma is. Get the ball out of Arch Manning's hands quicker, right? He holds on to the ball right now the second longest amount of time in the FBS. I want to see quicker throws to Ryan Wingo, to DeAndre Moore, neutralize the front early.
Are they winning?
That is a phenomenal suit by Arch Manning right there.
I know. I need could use these Brewers winning. Although if the Cubs win, I'll be rooting for them over the Dodgers. 20-0. Hey, you missed the first game already. I beat the A3 Deadpool guy. 10-0. It was Bills versus Bills. Or Illinois might score. See that Rockstar Brim dude? I beat him yesterday. He was number 1. Oh, you would choose the Dodgers over the Cubs? Nice. I don't know what kind of dog you have. I don't think you told me. Yeah, Freddie Freeman's a beast. Oh, Whippet, those got a lot of energy. Oh, you got 2 dogs and a French Bulldog? Those are like the opposite. One is like short and chunky, and the other one's like, well, maybe not that chunky, but the other one is real skinny. Wow, you really dislike the Cubs that much, huh? Yeah, I would root for the Cubs over the Dodgers.
Absolutely gorgeous on the plains. That's the sparkly 6.
Yeah, they're kind of like short and stocky. Is it raining? That's really not raining, but it did rain. I guess we'll go overcast. The Bills game, because they lost. I mean, they played like shit, but I wouldn't say I was that mad. Like, I didn't think we were gonna go undefeated. We turned the ball over 3 times. Yeah, the red zone defense is good. We turned the ball over 3 times and still only lost by 3 points. So I feel like that's not that bad.
Orchard Park, New York. Today, a fun matchup in store between the San Francisco 49ers and the Buffalo.
Yeah, but I mean, even if we only turn it over like 2 times, we'd probably win that game. I don't know why this always changes. It's kind of Really? They wanted to go down 20-3? Sounds terrible. Who would want to go down 20-3? Why do you want to be down 3 scores still?
And off we go from Highmark Stadium.
That sounds bad too. Oh, they get ball at half? Okay, still though. I feel like this is a little laggy. This game. Also, Ohio State might score again. Scripps, X, XD.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Purdy throwing here to start. Finds his man. It's Ricky
Could my D-line actually do anything?
He's brought to a stop after he found plenty of room to roll.
Yeah, Ryan Williams getting anything?
Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Purdy throwing here on 1st. Reeled in by George Kittle. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. Offense up to the line fast. Here's the first carry for Christian McCaffrey. Ooh, they're on that one. 2nd down.
Yeah, I think they will. I don't know who they'll take though. I don't know who's the clear-cut number 1 guy. Is there a clear cut?
3rd and short. Here's Purdy. McCaffrey with the dump off. And they have this down to
The Saints do have a win already.
The dose of the hurry-up offense here. Working inside the red zone. On the move, headed right. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out.
Well, QB made something happen. He got some yardage when the play didn't develop right. And even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Shotgun, handoff to McCaffrey. And he's going to be knocked backwards. This loses yards to the 7. Offense in the hurry up here. On 3rd down, Purdy. That one connects. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers finish up an excellent opening series. George Kittle, the touchdown. Oh, he loves to do this. Kyle Shanahan telling his offense to stay out there, tack on 2 more. Here's Purdy to throw for it. And that's brought in for 2, Brock. That's going to put him up 8-0. Well, evidently a touchdown wasn't enough for them. They further quiet this home crowd by adding the 2-point conversion.
You know what I love about this? I love it because coaches spend time all week saying we're going to be aggressive, we're going to go for it, but then you back it up with a decision like that. That's empowering your team in another team's building. What a start.
Oh my gosh, what is going on with this? I think it feels a little laggy. Yeah, that Brewers game, 8 o'clock, man, that's going to be an interesting game. That game last night was an instant classic. Yeah, they just better not take a corner first. Oh, I thought you were saying that's what they were thinking about getting. I saw the Alabama dude got hurt.
They always say that QB clock. You know what it's more like? It's more like an award.
He looked like a head-to-head shot. I didn't see the ambulance one though.
Able to make something out of nothing and at least keep them moving forward.
Oh, was it targeting?
Nice.
Yeah, I mean, if it's targeting, it's targeting.
2nd and 1. Cook trying this one up the gut. They stopped him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up.
Hey, as much as I love talking about these physical matchups, right now this is psychological. This adds some layers to this 3rd down call. To try your hand at another run and hope it fares better, tougher to go back to it again when it just gets stuffed.
Third and a lone yard coming up. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he pushes this down to the
No, I don't think so.
An excellent game, 20 yards there.
It's good to have depth. Football is such a tough game. Like I'm glad we have him still.
Settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Looking to throw it this time. Flushed out of the pocket. And he just gets rid of it. Knew it a couple of plays left.
Yeah, Haas, he's a good blocker, yeah.
Look at how well the coverage held up on
Yeah,
that
he's
play.
solid at blocking.
Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time secondary, they got real.
He's made a couple big catches already too, so.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. Back to the air, Allen.
He should have picked that off. I made the wrong move there.
Well, no luck on his first look of the game, and things look tougher now with 3rd and long. This our last play of the quarter. Allen on 3rd down. Buys time, rolling right.
Trying to catch the ball. Woo. I was hoping he was wide open. I was hoping he would catch it.
Damage already done as they
I had to like get on him and jiggle him a little bit to make sure I was like in position.
Will bring us to the end of the first. 8-0 is our score. We'll return to Highmark Stadium in just a moment.
I thought it was gonna be. It showed it was all red. I was like, uh-oh.
About to begin the second here. The Bills definitely thinking points. First down. It's a run with Davis. And he's tackled with markers down.
Traded Devontae and Chuba for Worthy. Okay.
Offense liked how that play went, so they choose to decline the penalty.
Devontae's looking solid though. I think the Rams are the best team that's not talked about. Do you agree with that?
Running it after the penalty.
Like nobody talks about them.
It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means 3rd down coming up. Working from the gun, it's Allen. And he's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills finish off their opening drive. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us?
Yeah, short week though too. You know, even though they were at home though, they shouldn't have lost
Small
that.
amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean?
My
You feel
opinion.
that tempo in the booth?
Yep. Certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes, not quite sure what was coming next. And it will be that same strategy they employ, I'm going to guess so, until that defense proves it can stop it.
What a start to this one, baby. Both teams scoring, and without hesitation, on everyone out there to go for 2. For fans of aggressive offenses, Brock, this is certainly shaping up to
And a lot of
be
people open there.
type of game.
Yeah, you think both these offenses just going to go for 2 from here on out? I don't know. There's a lot of risk involved with it, but I'm here for it.
Moore with a return. Jukes out a one-stop. And he breaks the 20 on the return, but only just. That is 1 up to the 21 and out of bounds.
Flex wide.
San Francisco to the line. It's 1st and 10. Purdy on the play action. This is reeled in by Juwan Jennings. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
You know, Kate, years ago, my old high school receiver and I got together for a football camp. I could still close my eyes and throw in that slant. We've done it millions of times. You get a QB receiver connection like that, it's dynamite.
From the gun, McCaffrey.
Oh, look at that blocking.
Past midfield to the 45. Past the 25. And they'll finally bring him down.
That game was great last night.
Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Oh, looks like the defense got a little too excited.
Yeah, it was
So he jumped too
it was
early,
late.
and that's going to cost him 5 yards. Encroachment on that previous play, and that makes this a much shorter 1st and 5. McCaffrey. And he gets up for a gain of about 4.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, it's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule. That kind of yards per carry, and you move sticks.
Yeah, I'm watching the Missouri-Alabama game.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. And the play clock hits 0. This is going to be delay a game. So that penalty declines. They're happy enough stuffing that last play at the line for no gain. Offense to the line for 2nd down. They'll run here following the penalty. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
Hey, I know the temptation is there. If I'm thinking in the booth, I know that play caller is too. That could have been a chance to be aggressive. Not the case. Go get the first down like they did, and a new set of downs to work with.
Purdy setting up that play action. Looking for an open man. And he goes down. The Bills got to him. The Bills are going to go ahead and call their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. 2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Working out of the gun. It's Purdy. And they get to him again. Buffalo calls it 2nd time out of the half. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Defense looking to defend the marker on 3rd down. Shotgun snap for Purdy. This one's out to Pearsall on the left side. Looks great initially, but he is short on that 1st down marker. They rallied to him in time to force the 4th down. Timeout called by the offense, and with another timeout available, they could actually get another 2 plays if they work quick.
I blew that.
They're going for this, thinking touchdown, obviously, but they could also get a 1st down. Purdy trying on 4th down. And got his man. That's a San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers take the lead just before halftime. Ricky Pearsall with the touchdown. Manage that clock beautifully down to the final moments, Brock, and they get the score just before halftime.
I know, I blew it on the 3rd down, though. The 3rd down, I shouldn't have let him have that. My defensive play call was not correct.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play.
He took advantage. He knows what he's doing.
Moore with a return.
Oh, of course. I break the tackle when I don't want to break the tackle.
So that's the halfway point of this edition of the
EA Sports makes me laugh.
EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this 2nd half. We've got a touchback. All right, Bills to the line now. 1st and 10. On 1st down, they'll run. And he'll manage 3 there to begin this one. 2nd and 7 coming up.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing one to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
From the shotgun, it's Allen. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. A 7-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
Look up contested catch in the football dictionary, and you'll see that. I mean, I can't critique the defense. They're the hip pocket of that tight end. But these contested catches, these tight ends that can separate with their hands, utilize their body, even when you're covered, they're not.
He's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
They may be a dying breed in the NFL, but this is why fullbacks will continue to be used by some teams each and every year. Those bigger bodies. They're almost always good for a positive gain, or someone can drag them down.
Caught by the tight end, running that corner. And he is tagged right as he brings that one in, Brock. But a solid gain right up towards that midfield stripe. They'll come up 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Got his play straight ahead. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
This game has evolved so much over the years, but there's just certain times, there's certain moments, some flashes of greatness like that you see Dick Buckets, that you see Jack Lambert, that you see Mike Singletary. These middle linebackers stuck in the run. This guy in particular, like the greats used to do. Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on the throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
And they're turned away on 3rd and short. Actually might have lost 2
I
yards.
picked the wrong
That's going to bring up 4th down.
I had it if I just go outside.
This is the end of the 3rd quarter. It's Bills football. They trail late, but this game's still very much in reach.
I know. Telling me. What am I going to do here?
Down a score. They're going to go for this on 4th down. Desperation time here.
How does he miss those?
Don't get the catch they need
What?
there.
Throw the ball. He's throwing the ball right to him.
Try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
Oh well.
You know, kid, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares.
Strategy was right there. I just didn't get it. Just couldn't do what I wanted.
Break up even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field.
When he's open, I don't know what we're trying to do here.
And that was just a little bit too low to be brought in.
Like, I don't know. At least throw the ball near him. Like, why is it so far off? You know what I'm saying? Like, there's no reason that should be that far off.
On 1st down, here's 2nd and 10. They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. 2nd and 10. Again, it's Purdy. Flushed out now to his left. Completes it downfield to Pearsall.
I know, that's what I'm saying. Like, exactly.
You know, Kid, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt.
But I had to do that. I mean, I guess I didn't have to do that.
Field position, by hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Oh, well.
Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play.
I mean, he's got it now, but that was the whole point was I was trying to keep the ball away from him.
They motion the tight end over. On 1st and 10, it's McCaffrey.
Even though that run did not net them the 1st down, I can promise you this, kid. I promise you. I know how it works. They're going to circle that one. They're going to remember.
All because I picked the wrong call when I ran with Josh Allen. That one.
They'll come back to that call later.
After a quality effort on the last play, just really need to fall forward here to pick up that 1st down. And in motion, out of the slot. On 2nd down, here's McCaffrey. Got the turnaround these last 2 plays, huh? Nice gain on 1, and now they get him on.
Yeah, I still should have.
Okay, it's amazing how fast these guys are.
Still should have done better on the 4th down though.
2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
Said, can I have your youth?
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Looking to throw.
was hoping he threw it quick to Kittle there. But I would rather have him score, I guess, than not.
Extra point set right down the middle.
I'd rather have him score there.
Double their lead to 14.
I thought for sure he was going to fall down.
Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff.
Because he doesn't need that touchdown.
Moore with a return. And this drive will start inside the
It didn't hurt to have a touchdown ever, I guess, but if I'm him, I'd probably fall down. All you need is the field goal.
Buffalo offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
I need a miracle.
Throwing here, Allen. He's got this complete to James Cook. And they send him out of bounds as he gets this to the opposing 45. Down a couple of scores, but still some time left and 3 timeouts as well. It's 1st and 10. Allen setting up to throw.
Why can't I do that? I've tried that against zone before. Like, I'm trying to possession catch that, and I'm in front of him, but they won't let me, like, catch it and pull it down. Instead they let him jump. I guess his player's looking at it, but I tried that exact C route before against zone. It just doesn't seem like it wants me to be able to do that. Like,
we've seen defensive players get touches on occasion. I think he just gave himself maybe a look on that side of the ball down the road.
1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
The Bills are going to go ahead and call their first time out.
He's got that. Fourth and 2. No, the game's not. I don't think the game's that bad. I'm not going to blame that on the game. That's on me because I played risky. I decided to try to run the clock out and score last, and I was going to go for 2 for the win. Not let him have the ball. So, it is what it is. I don't feel like there's nothing wrong with the game there. That didn't seem, not at least to me, it didn't seem like there was anything wrong with the game. I've played that guy before too. We've played games. I've definitely played him before.
That's the wide receiver coach, and he is going off on his group of wide receivers specifically.
I hate how the game doesn't, on the leaderboard here, you can't sort by, like, just letter. It has to be capital and then lowercase. I think that's kind of weird. I don't know why it does that.
Personnel and talent advantages coming into this game. You would point to the wide receiver world of Alabama against the DBs.
I'm going to check some scores.
Keep in mind, Marvin Burks, the defensive back, was ejected for targeting earlier in this game. You know it's going to be tough sledding running the ball against this front seven. They've actually done a pretty good job of that, but what makes this offense so explosive, Joe, it's the speed and the guys outside. Miller on 1st down as he bounces it and gains extra yardage. So the first 3 drives, Jesse, for Bama.
Florida State's up by 7.
And then the next 3 drives, 26 yards.
What's the temperatures?
Well, they found themselves in 3rd and long situations. In Missouri, you got to give them credit because they found the pass rush and they've been able to
62
in those situations. So this is a good game here on 2nd down.
And
Simpson, as he goes underneath to Miller, and Miller lowers his shoulder out to the 44-yard line, 1st down. And I love that quick decision that time by Simpson because he's trying to hit Ryan Williams over here on the stick route. It's not going to be open. He knows he has this right here. And just watch, it goes so quick. Not open, fine, reset my feet. There's my running back. Get north, move the sticks. No reception by Miller. Veteran presence and productivity in the run game and catching it out of the backfield. Play action. Simpson gets it to Brooks, and Brooks, who's going to be a really
Alright, let's play another game. Time is at 2:15.
just froze a bunch of defenders for Missouri. Not allowed Lonnie Brooks to get underneath. The fake this way gets all these guys going that way, and he's coming back underneath. The fake is just trying to freeze people so that Lonnie Brooks can then get everyone outflanked, and that's just easy pitch and catch. We showed you Ryan Williams.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to upstate New York and Highmark Stadium in Orchard Park. Ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Kansas City Chiefs.
I feel like they've done a good job with their weathers, but I don't. This really doesn't feel like overcast to me. Does this look like overcast? To me, it looks like partly cloudy. Overcast is like dark and looks like rain. Doesn't look like rain.
Mike Tirico, Greg Olson with you. That's Harrison Butker, set to get things started.
Say what?
And off we go from Orchard Park.
You think it looks like rain?
He's got room past the 30. And he'll be out of bounds on the return.
Bro, goodbye. He said white as hell. Yes, I am of the Caucasian race. I have never claimed to be anything other than what I clearly look like. What's going on? Doing alright? How about you?
Throwing right away is Allen.
He committed a pass.
Coming after him, and they get us. A sack on the opening.
Immediately, he's committing a pass. He's running mid-blitz.
In there for the
Committing
sack.
pass right away.
It is a loss of 6 to begin
Nice
the
to hear.
drive.
It's always good to look at bright sides of stuff. There's a lot of people out there who got it worse than we do, you know.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. From the gun, throw here for Allen. Forced to his right, and that's going to wind up.
Are you trying to get to all of them?
Pressure certainly impacted the
That's kind of crazy.
Couldn't get his arm all the way.
It's probably a lot of them.
It's going to bring up a 3rd down.
This pass rush is continuing to make their presence felt here in the early going, and for this quarterback, he's lucky to at least get rid of that ball because they were on the verge of recording their second sack, and we're still here in the first quarter.
I really put myself behind the 8 ball for that first down sack.
Not the sharpest of starts on offense here an early 3rd and long. Out of the gun, here's Allen. That's taken in. It's James Cook.
Yeah, that's kind of cool. I like that.
They allow a conversion on 3rd and 16.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important. Like everybody stresses, we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Allen gives this to Davis. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
Looked like that might have been a RPO, a run-pass option. The quarterback has the ability to put the ball in the belly of the running back or pull it on the pass. Looked like he might have been better off pulling that one because he handed it off and there was nowhere for that running back to go. A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
To the air on 3rd down, here's Allen.
I've seen my O-line protect a little bit better. Just give me a little bit more time. That's all I'm asking.
They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
He's got his man. That's Coleman. He will go all the way. Keon Coleman, touchdown to Buffalo. Exactly the way they scripted this one. A beautiful opening drive, Greg. Able to find the end zone on the game's first possession.
And Mike, the word that comes to mind looking at that drive is execution, and that's exactly what they talked about all week long. They wanted to come out early in this game and establish an early rhythm, and that's exactly what they did with that touchdown drive.
Prater, extra points is good. And the Bills will take a 7-0 lead. Following the touchdown, Bass is back.
Dang, the Alabama just let an O-lineman have a run in the Wildcat.
It's Xavier Worthy on the return. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Play action here. Mahomes out to his right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line. He'll hit Kelsey quickly on the RPO. They're going to work this down inside the 45. How about this sequence to start the drive? Back-to-back good games, 19 for this one. They'll go up here, 1st and 10. On play action, it's Mahomes.
I tried to switch stick. I tried to switch stick. I thought he was going to throw the deep post, and it made me hit stick. What the heck was that?
Inside the 15.
1st down, Kansas City.
Right back to the air for Mahomes. Escaping the danger.
Like, that should have been a pick. I was all over that, but I messed that up.
The extra point by Butker is good. And the Chiefs come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. On the return is Ty Johnson. And they'll bring him down just shy.
Trying some kicks and stuff too. What? Why are we doing scum kicks?
On the handoff, it's Davis. Not much happening there, just a short game.
Third and goal for Alabama, tight game.
A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play.
Who gets on a game and just has to be a racist right away? Why you gotta bring up race? First thing you talk about.
On EA Sports.
What does it have to do with anything? Playing a football video game.
From the 31, here's 2nd and 8. Operating out of the gun, here comes Allen. Stretching the field is Knox. Down the right sideline. And he will score. Dawson Knox. Touchdown, Bills. Using the tight end to get to the end zone, Greg, at your old position, you're very familiar with that. That catch and carry, what an ability for your tight end to take it to the house.
Yeah, this was never really the strength of my game, Mike, but we're seeing so many tight ends around the league who not only are great at securing the catch and making the tough ones, but it's their ability to extend the play after the catch that's separating them, just like we saw here.
Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. Brown now to return it. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Off the play fake. Mahomes. He's going to let this one go for Worthy.
Wow, they let him catch that?
And he'll be taken
Wow.
at the 10-yard line. So after the big play to start, now we have 1st and goal. Here's Pacheco. And that play going nowhere. The defense all over that one. They'll bring him down for a big loss.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 14.
Play fake. Now it's Mahomes. Short one caught by Kelsey.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game. You can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass.
And he's in. Travis
That audible.
Touchdown, Kansas City. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And look at this.
Bro, what?
Extra point is blocked.
I don't even know how I blocked that. Who blocked it? What? Was that a CPU field goal block? That might be the craziest thing I've ever seen on Madden. All time.
Johnson now to return. Great job there by the coverage team. They get him down at
I didn't block that. Like, what did he do?
Now the first carry for the younger first runner. This is James Cook. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4.
It's a gain
2nd and 5.
brings up 2nd and 5.
From the gun, here is Allen. Pass complete right side to Kincaid. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
Really nice job here by the quarterback, understanding what did he need to pick up a fresh set of downs. In this case, that underneath drag route was all it took. Get the ball into the hands of your receiver, pick up the first down.
And they will finally track him down inside the 40-yard line. It is a big run by Cook, 38 yards. First and 10 now from the 36. Now a design run is Allen, and he'll be met in the backfield and dropped behind the line of scrimmage. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. He'll drop this underneath the Cook. That's a good gain there. It's going to wind up just a couple of yards shy of that first down.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up third down.
The Bills going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this first half. 3rd and 2. Here we go. From the shotgun, it's Allen. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. Now a timeout, Buffalo. They're second as it comes to 22 seconds remaining till halftime. Allen going to throw on 1st and 10. And he let him a bit too much. Pass
I don't know.
incomplete. James Cook is the intended target. And it'll be second down.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make third down manageable and take your chances picking up a key third down? Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
On 3rd down, it's Josh Allen. That is going to be pulled in. He's got it. Deion Pullman. Touchdown, Buffalo. His 2nd catch of the game. And both have gone for touchdowns.
Just a really nice job, Mike, especially just staying poised. Pressure situation, you know how important it is to steal some points before the half. But everybody's in control. Everybody understood the situation and the clock. And they're able to finish that half in style with that late touchdown.
A little bit easier following the penalty. And the kick is good. So, still the matter of 6 seconds remaining in this half. And the kick's away. Here comes Worthy to return. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
We go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. The Bills going to use their final timeout here, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Going up top. It hangs on a bit too much. It's intercepted. Picked off by Christian Benford. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play here in this first half. So, 1 half in the books. 2nd half coming up. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. Now an opening has the 30. Oh, very good field position to start as the return is past the 40.
Run wide off trips nasty. No running back. He's got Worley in.
Here's Patrick. He'll throw it on first down. He's going to try it here again. They finally get him down inside the 20, but it looks like this one is going to come back. Off the play fake, here's Mahomes. He's going to dial up another deep ball. Oh, he's got a defender right with him. And it's an interception. Picked off by Christian Benford. On 1st and 10, it's Allen. Rolling right. And he spots his target downfield. Great teamwork on the completion. A pickup there of 28 yards.
This is a tale as old as time, Mike. It seems that any time the team forces a takeaway, fumble or interception, the ensuing drive starts with a shot, a deep play in the air to try to seize on some of that momentum. We just saw a great example of it here.
And he'll be met in the backfield and drop behind the line of scrimmage.
The reason teams love calling the quarterback's number on design quarterback runs, Mike, is because in the blocking scheme, you gain one additional blocker. It didn't matter here. The defense was ready for it, and they're able to bring the quarterback down for a loss.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. From the gun, it's Allen. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver knew what was going on.
I feel like I even waited a little longer than normal on that.
3rd and long. From the gun, Josh Allen.
Oh, why are we not? Oh,
the defensive coaches, they preach all week, Mike. They have
what are you doing, Dawson Knox?
of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play.
Try not to be terrible. Block somebody, bro.
In a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
Dawson Knox, good blocks.
First down throw, Mahomes. He's going to look downfield once again.
Yeah, I knew he was going to be in.
Brought in. And he will take this one in.
Ooh, this is bad. Somebody liked it. I said, ooh, this is bad.
Kansas City. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run. They got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with the pass play to 6.
Johnson now to return. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line.
At their own 36-yard line.
Sets it up first, and it's a
They go play action now. Here's Allen. He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes. That is Christian Fulton off the corner, rushing in to bring him down. Allen now on second down. Short pass taken in by Knox. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot. On 3rd and 1, it's Allen.
Dude, he's wide open. Oh my gosh, I'm sick of missing wide open receivers.
Shakir, the intended target. And it's going to bring up.
It's so annoying.
I think he
How open you gotta be.
Third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his
Like, and I'm throwing that, but I don't even really like that play. I think he's gonna. He's so open. He's so open.
For 4th down on your side of the field, but they clearly thought they had a play that they liked, but the defense came up huge, and now their offense is going to have a chance to capitalize and take advantage of this short field.
To the right side, hauled in by Kelsey, and he's out of bounds down inside the 35. The future Hall of Famers connect. Mahomes to Kelsey one more time for a Chiefs first down. They'll look to throw. They'll set up the screen to Pacheco. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line. The break the huddle coming up now for 1st and 10. Now Mahomes gives it to Pacheco. And we brought down as we tick towards the end of this 3rd quarter. In motion, that's Thornton. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Second and inches.
Ready. Pass to 60, pass to 60.
Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it, and no place to go. He's hit and taken down behind the line.
This is a play we've seen this offense have success with in the past, but here you have to wonder if they maybe tipped their hand a bit, because that one went nowhere.
Big play coming up. This is 3rd down. On play action, it's Mahomes. That's complete. Who else? It's Kelsey. And he's going to have the first down. They convert on 3rd, and it sets up a 1st and goal. That is caught by the tight end, Travis Kelsey. Touchdown, KC. That is his 3rd touchdown of the afternoon. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that 4th quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
Moving outside the pocket. Oh, they got the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Christian Benford.
That decision to go for 2 was made up from the very beginning. The moment they scored, you could see the head coach. He's signaling, we're going for 2. The touchdown was obviously a disappointing outcome defensively, but to able to get that stop, they can at least come off the field and catch their break.
And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line. First and 10, and it's Allen. Punt to his right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down. From the gun, throw here for Allen. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
Third down and 10.
Operating out of the gun, here comes Allen. He gets this complete to Shakir. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45. They get the conversion on third down. It was a gain of 27.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
You gotta go for this if you're Alabama, I think. We don't have to. Both of them. Them. I do that.
So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Plenty of time, all 3 timeouts left. It's first and 10. They'll run with Cook. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. That's a gain of 11, and they'll move the chains with another first down.
Remember this one thing. It is not how well or how often you run the ball in the NFL. It's when do you run the ball well in the NFL. And I think that's what a lot of these offensive play callers are starting to realize. Can you run the ball well in critical moments of the game? More important than how many gross yards you run for.
They'll drop to throw. On the run to the right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
All right, so this is why you get paid the big bucks. These are the possessions as a quarterback you need to deliver for your team. Everybody talks about 2 minutes. Everybody drills it every single week. But when it comes down to this moment in the game, your quarterback needs to be on point. After that first down incompletion, it just makes things that much harder.
Allen to his tight end, Kincaid, and the Bills have a first down. And a good job following his blockers, a gain of 7. It'll be second down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3.
Out of the gun, here's Allen. That is brought in at the 10. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. Double as good there. They get the first down and save a timeout.
First and 10 at the 10-yard line.
Design run here for Allen. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's second and goal. From the gun, here is Allen.
You have to admire when quarterbacks are willing to put their head down and fight for some extra yardage, Mike. Sometimes the juice ain't worth the squeeze. Get down, protect yourself, live to play another snap.
What will they do on this play? Third down, needing 8. Now it's Allen. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's fourth down. They'll try and throw for it with Allen. And that is incomplete.
Of course we dropped. We're wide open. We dropped.
Gotta let it fly. This will wind up a turnover.
We click on. Keep possession catch.
Stand there.
And we drop.
Fourth and goal. Game on the line. It looks like this offense is putting together a game-winning drive, and the defense comes out with the stop of the day.
On the ground to start the drive.
It don't matter. The game's over.
Past the 40s. Isaiah Pacheco.
Like we gotta catch that. Oh, we gotta catch
This is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. Here we go now as we get set for a big 2-point conversion. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes.
Doesn't matter. He can have that. I'm really not even trying. I just wanted to defend the RPO wheel there, but that's so annoying that we dropped that.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Johnson now to return. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
Oh,
it's just mad annoying.
I mean, those are tough. You go that far, and it doesn't result in a touchdown. But give that kicking team a little bit of credit now. They never gave up.
I'm just showing the same play again, too, because it doesn't matter. I'll probably play against him before. I played against him once.
That was sensational.
Well, we'll probably see him again at some point.
On the shotgun, it's Allen. And this is going to be a touchdown. Hold everything. They are not done yet. That is yet another touchdown pass.
Well, we had the last touchdown, too. That's just silly.
His fourth touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike,
doesn't
to
make
throw
matter.
more touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
So now an important conversion attempt here as the Bills line up to go for two. They'll try it with Cook. And he will find the end zone again. So he gets the touchdown and the 2-point conversion. We call it the octopus. And it cuts the deficit down a bit further.
Pretty evident that they felt the weakness of this rush defense was on the perimeter. A simple toss play gets the back out there so fast. They secure the edge, and it just becomes a foot race, and he walks in for an easy 2 points. Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
And now we'll get a timeout here. They're able to stop it with 1 second to go on the clock. The Bills going to use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. The defense can stop it twice more as the kneel down comes. So it's a win.
We dropped the game. Well, maybe not winning. We dropped the go ahead.
Down the field, march on the ball and will matching each other point for point. In the end, got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did. That was the difference in this one.
They really made me drop that. I had him too. So maybe I should hit Coleman, I guess. But like he's open too. Possession catch, nada. Ooh, that I want to watch that. There's something else I want to see too. This one, the one before. Yeah, this I shouldn't have just ran this play because he was running me. But this, I got him. I got him. I have him open. Why are we throwing that so bad? What's the point of having a good quarterback if you can't? This isn't even close. And I shouldn't have ran this play action because he was blitzing him. But what are you gonna do?
They don't have the dudes outside that can stretch the field, get behind the defense. Everything is sort of shallow and underneath. There's just been no threat of the vertical passing game. They've been very one-dimensional in this game outside of the early touchdown pass to Northwood.
Today, just 1% on third down. Here's 3rd and 11. From Yuma, he is chased back by Overton.
He's not even in the top 100.
But a good tackle that time. Jamal Roberts by Justin Jefferson.
That was a fantastic tackle that time by Jefferson.
With a new stadium rising just to the west of us, for now we're back for football in the familiar setting of Highmark Stadium in Orchard Park. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Baltimore Ravens and the Buffalo Bills. With Greg Olson, I'm Mike Tirico, and out there is Tyler Luke to get us started. Off we go in the rain here in Western New York.
They caught that? Wow.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Quickly to Shakir on the RPO. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 41-yard line.
From the 41, here's 2nd and 4. A run, this is Gilliam. And they'll bring him down just shy of midfield, but that is enough. It's a 1st down.
A nice gain out of that position, Mike, that we don't typically see get a lot of carries anymore. I'm a big fan of any offense that still recognizes the usefulness of that fullback position. Work him in every now and then as a ball carrier, and you can see it pay off.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. On the ground, this is Davis. His defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple. Here's a 2nd and 12.
At the 47-yard line.
Now Allen. He gets this to the tight end, Dalton Kincaid. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
The drag route. We used to say this is day one install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catchability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains. He's in a really nice rhythm here on 3rd down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
On the ground, this is James Cook. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Looked to me like the quarterback had the option to pull that and make it a throw, but he decides to give it. Probably wishes looking back that he would have pulled it because there was nowhere for that running back to go. Well, that scramble is ultimately going to end up short of the 1st down, Mike, but it's going to help quite a bit. That's a great job by the quarterback. Just taking what the defense gives you, get downfield, pick up good yardage.
On 3rd down, here's Davis. They will have it at the 24-yard line. That's enough for our 1st down. 4 yards. So a big 3rd down hookup takes us to the break. What will the 2nd quarter have in store? More after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Middle. Allen going to give it to Cook. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
We spent so much time, Mike, talking about these defensive backs and their ability in pass coverage. But when you also have a defensive back that can make plays in the run game, especially behind the line of scrimmage, man, those guys are just so hard to find.
And he's going to go into the end zone on an electrifying run. Josh Allen, touchdown, Bills. That one is going to hurt the defense. He's looking to throw, can't find anyone, takes off, and Greggy takes it the distance for an exciting touchdown run.
And these are the plays, Mike, that just drive defensive coordinators crazy. He had all of his targets covered up, nowhere to go with the ball, and next thing you know, he gets out of the pocket, takes it all away with his legs. He's just as dangerous with those feet as he is with his arm.
On the return, it's Keaton Mitchell. And he's down at 23, and that's where the offense will take over. First carry for one of the league's best workhorses, Derrick Henry. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there. Jackson now on second down. This throw right is taken in by Flowers. 37. The shotgun, here's Jackson. That is left side and caught by Flowers. The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on fourth down. On fourth down, they snap it to Jackson.
You know, Mike, you can almost just look down in the huddle when the players are looking at the sideline like, Coach, isn't the punt team going to come out? And the coach was having none of it. He says, no, you're staying on the field. We're being aggressive all day long, and we're going to go pick up this first down.
And he'll get about 6 there, setting up second down. 2 minutes remaining. First half in a 7-0 game. Greg and I back in Buffalo after this. They'll keep it on the ground with Cook. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
So often when it comes to safeties, Mike, we talk about their speed and their range. But for him to be able to come up and make a tackle and be physical at the point of attack and keep his ball carrier to no gain.
Gets home. He'll go down. They got him. Veteran Matt Prater now out to try this field goal. This will be a 38-yard attempt. He has to drive this through the rain, but he does. The kick is good. And the Bills will extend to a 10-0 lead.
Anytime you find yourself kicking in these elements, Mike, you just can't take anything for granted, especially when it comes to your plant foot, your balance, your control, your footing. It's so important, and give credit, he does a great job here able to put that one through.
From the 25, they'll go to work. First and 10. Here's Jackson. Open man, that's Flowers.
Now, so often we see quarterbacks standing in the pocket, holding it, seeing if they can create something downfield. Well, not that play. That play was simple. Snap the ball to the quarterback, spit it out into the hands of your receiver, and let's see what he can do.
And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
It's a gain of 10. First down, Ravens.
They'll run out of the gun with Henry. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. Now timeout here by Baltimore. That's going to be their second. They stop it here with just under 40 seconds until halftime. A first down throw for Jackson. Exiting the pocket right. He's going to run it.
Well, we've seen time and time again just how dangerous this quarterback can be when he decides to tuck it and take off. So that is a great job defensively to rally to the football and hold him to just a short gain.
That's caught. Derrick Henry. And he's going to have the first down as they move into field goal range here at the 25-yard line.
First down, Baltimore.
He'll get up and clock it here, and they're set up to possibly get 3 before the break. The Bills going to use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to the second down play. And the pistol, Jackson ready, moving to his right. That's going to be incomplete. They say no to the field goal, but that backfires. They're going to come away with nothing as this first half comes to an end. The rain not letting up. It continues to be a factor here as we get back underway in the second half. On the return, it's Mitchell. And he's stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. Jackson now to throw on first down. Flowers with the catch. Down the right sideline. That'll change things out of bounds inside the 35.
This is a gain of 23 yards. First down, Ravens.
Now first carry here for Keaton Mitchell. He'll try to keep his footing, manages to work it ahead for a couple of yards. Second down, Jackson. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down. Lamar, good work from the pistol. He's got his tight end. That's Andrews. Down at the 12. It's first and 10.
17 yards. And the Ravens first down.
Pistol formation with Jackson. Right back to Andrews. He's got another one. And he's in. Mark Andrews. Touchdown, Ravens.
Oh, I forgot. I remember what I was going to look at last.
And the Ravens are on the board. It's 10-7.
Going on sides now.
Maybe a little early for this here in the third quarter. They want to get it back now. So here comes an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
This is tough. You're trying to give your guys a chance and time it just right, but you have to hit it hard enough. This time, it doesn't go 10 yards. Not going to work out.
On first down, it's Allen. A short throw caught by Kincaid.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on them early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
And he'll be near the first down marker. It's called a gain of 3, but a short yardage situation coming up on third down.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 1.
Allen is on the run. It's Allen. They'll put him down right at the 20, but they'll also move the sticks. That is a first down picked up. 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
From the gun, it's Allen. This is caught for the side of the end zone. Dawson Knox. Touchdown, Buffalo. Greg, it's the quarterback's best friend, and you were the guy for a lot of years. The tight end in a tight area with man coverage.
Yeah, it's really twofold, Mike, right? First and foremost, we see so many of these tight ends around the league that now have gotten to the point where one-on-one matchups, that's advantage offense. But then even in the cases they don't create great separation, Mike, it's their size, their catch radius. It's such a friendly target for the quarterback that when things get tight in the red zone, they look to the tight end.
Here comes a return from the 5. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return.
They're on the 20-yard line.
No, we changed it.
On 1st and 10, Jackson. Ooh. Jackson, so nimble. He's got the first down and wisely gives himself up at the end.
1st down, Baltimore.
Back to throw. Left side, caught by Andrews. He's taken down just shy of midfield.
1st down, Baltimore.
Now, Jackson. And he can't hang on. Through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down. A give to Mitchell. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too. On 3rd down, Jackson. Now a ball deep, middle of the field. And a nice return will set them up in good field position right at midfield.
I've been around certain quarterbacks, Mike, that loved throwing the ball in the rain, and other quarterbacks who were very uncomfortable. It looks like this one kind of got out of his hand, a little wonky, and that ball gets away.
That's the quick score they needed.
True freshman kicker for the extra point, and Robert Meyer puts it right through. So a 7-play drive that Jesse only took a minute 37.
Yeah, when you start trying to actually take shots down the field, sometimes good things happen. It's been Purdue hooking up with the 4-star out of high school and offers from Georgia and Oregon. Eli Drinkwitz's got him here at Missouri. And Alubade makes 2 big-time catches on back-to-back plays.
We got a top 15 matchup here with top 10 Alabama trying to hold on as we look at our college football rankings. Brought to you by AT&T.
We want to shake up here. Ohio State's got a 2-point against Illinois coming up already. We know about this right here. Alabama in a dogfight right now. Ole Miss in a dogfight too. Texas A&M playing a Florida team that just upset Texas at home. Georgia's got to go to Jordan-Hare tonight in that environment. By the way, number 11 LSU's got a tough South Carolina team.
I'm going to see the end of this game here before we start another one.
In the top 10 before the day's over.
And of course, coming up right here on ABC, it is Red River. It is number 6 Oklahoma against Texas. Now we will see how Missouri choose to play this here on the kickoff. And it's Lonnie Brooks is all the way up near the 30-yard line, the return man. And Alabama's putting everybody there at the 46. And they were going for the onside with that unique position of the ball as Alabama uses a timeout. What you see there, Jesse, when you see the kickoff specialist lay the ball, what we call it watermelon style, right? He's looking for the helicopter rotation spin instead of that traditional double bounce pop-up jump ball spin.
Which oftentimes just lands right into the belly of somebody, a return team, right? So you're giving yourself better odds with that kind of ball rotation you're talking about.
By the way, it has been 4 years since Missouri recovered an onside kick.
Never done it in SEC play, though. So this will be a first. No better time than the present right now.
Something else they've never done in the SEC, and that's beat Alabama. Last Mizzou win against Alabama was in 1975. Ty Simpson, the SEC.
Missouri's got all 3 of their timeouts.
Today, but now, how can they manage things here in the final moments to hand Missouri their first loss? Or is there something left with Mizzou?
Alright, give me 1 second, people. I'm just checking out the end of this Alabama-Missouri game. Wow, Pittsburgh scored on Florida State. Florida State is trash.
The address is 1265 Lombardi Avenue. The place is known as Titletown. Welcome inside legendary Lambeau Field in Green Bay, Wisconsin. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Buffalo Bills and the Green Bay Packers. Thanks for having us in. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson, set to get this one started. Off we go from Green Bay. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
They just bleep out doing it in that song.
Shot 17. Yellow 40 by 60. Field red cycle.
Love to throw to get started. That one caught as Matthew Golden. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield. A big play right out of the gate on the first play. 32 yards.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Let's go. Field black 95. 22 needle. White, white. Drill green. Set.
Love to throw it on first down. He'll let this one rip, looking for Watson.
They told us this week they were going to try to come out fast, and I'll tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass because we're coming out firing. And even though that ball falls incomplete, it goes a long way in setting up the rest of this game plan as the game unfolds.
Again, working deep downfield. And that ball led in too far. It's 2-1. Out of bounds and incomplete. Tucker Craft was the intended receiver there. Third down coming up.
Let's go now. Go to the rail. Catch ball red. 6. Ready.
Out of the shotgun. It's Love. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete.
Yeah, I don't know if we really added too many strengths at the deadline, you're right, but we weren't really supposed to do a whole lot this year, so I don't know, I'm kind of okay with it.
You tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
He's got it at the 7.
All right, we had a young team. We're growing. I consider it a successful season.
It's a gain of 26, and it'll set up first and goal.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
This opening drive, it has been a work of art. Now, can they put the finishing touches on? It's first and goal.
White.
That is intercepted. Picked off by Christian Denford. And the Bills are going to get the football here. They force the INT on the game's opening drive.
That celebration's a little twitchy.
I'm not going to sit here, Mike,
Looking like a
and say there's
crackhead
ever
or
a
something.
good time to throw a red
What kind of
zone
celebration is that? He didn't even do anything.
It's the first half. You have the rest of the game to get yourself back down here in the red zone and make up for that miscue, because next time they get down here, they got to be a lot more careful when they decide to air it out.
Ducks.
Here's the first carry for the man from Kentucky, Ray Davis. Good physical run. It'll wind up as a gain of 5.
A gain of 5 brings up second and 5.
Third and 11, that's a good start.
It's 2nd and 5. Now Allen, forced out wide, escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And a big strike for good yardage there, all the way up to midfield. Big play there for the Bills. 38 yards.
How about that for your first catch of the game? I mean, to be able to attack the defense with your very first grab really sets things up nicely for the rest of the game. So defensively, they need to tighten up a little bit on the back end, because I promise you that's not going to be the last time they call his number.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. A run up the middle with Cook. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on 1st down. From the 43, here's 2nd down and 3. From the gun, throw here for Allen. Pass complete right side to Kincaid. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
Now the Ducks converted that 3rd and long.
So, not much to speak of in terms of scoring in that first quarter of play. What will the second quarter have in store? And we're back at Lambeau Field in just a moment.
What's that?
On 1st and 10, it's Cook. And they'll finally run him down, but not before he takes it inside the 15. 20-yard pickup there. Good for a Bills 1st down. Now Allen. Once to his right. That's taken in. It's James Cook. And he'll be out of bounds. That's a nice game, though, on 1st down. A pickup of 7.
Great example of 1st down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
They'll run the toss with Cook. And this one, good surge from a loss on the play back to the 9-yard line.
So much of what makes a toss play so good is it allows you to get the ball on the perimeter of the defense really quickly, and it doesn't stress all of your backside blocking. But on the downside, it does get your running back running east and west. They're running sideways.
This Anna didn't even get the 1st down?
The defense that can run to the ball, they're able to get you down for a loss. These are the ones I had a couple of years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times. And then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get one more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal, but right now we're on the doorstep of the end zone, and you got to find a way to put that ball across the goal line. And here we have a real gutsy call here, Mike, early in this game offensively. I think you're giving up a surefire field goal attempt, but at the same time, you're demonstrating to your players, hey, offense, I have a lot of trust in you, and let's see if they have this same approach as the rest of this game plays on.
Now the first carry of the game for Josh Jacobs.
He's not going to have that 1st down. I'm in front of him.
A gain of 7. 2 minutes remain in a scoreless first half. Back with more from Lambeau Field after this.
Ready.
Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming.
Hey, look, ready.
Once again, it's Jacobs. And he's going to pick up a 1st down. Nice run to the 18-yard line.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen, and not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2, but it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor, and when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense. And with nothing open downfield, he tries to find something underneath, but give credit to this secondary, Mike. I mean, they had everything covered up, and this one ends up just falling incomplete.
Here we go. Here we go. Yellow, 43. Black shot, rail, yellow. Cut.
Throwing on second down, Love. A throw behind his man, can't reel it back in, and that'll go down as an incompletion.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
From the gun, on third down, it's Love. Pick up of 14 on that one. First down,
13 yards. That's good for the Packers. First down. First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
6, drill green, claws red.
Off the play fake. Here's Love. One on target to Watson. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Packers go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. They'll come up here, first and 10.
52 blue. Blue striker. Black ultra. Steel.
From the gun, it's Love. The open man is Reed. He's got it. Second down, they need 3.
Right. Black. Red.
A 7-yard pickup. Brings up second and 3 at the 36-yard line.
Ready.
Love. That complete to Jacobs. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. That's a timeout for Green Bay. It'll be their second. As the clock stops at 21 seconds to go until halftime. Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's first and 10.
45. White.
Here's Love. There's a short one caught by Kraft. Packers going to use their final timeout now as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in the opening half. They'll come up now for second down and 4.
Here's 23 rail. 60 red. 60 red. Beauty. Black shot.
Now Love, and that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Christian Watson, touchdown, Green Bay.
You know, we spent so much time talking about the heroics of a game-winning drive to end the fourth quarter in 2-minute mode. Now let's talk about a 2-minute mode, Mike, at the end of the first half. It might not be in walk-off fashion, but I'll tell you what, executing that here, going into halftime, changes this entire game.
Packers will set up for the 2-point conversion.
10 cycles. Blaster 6. Red cycle. Claws red. Drill green. Red yellow red.
To throw is Love. Picked up by Matt Milano.
I'm always curious how a defense is going to respond. So you give up a touchdown, you give up 6, and now the offense is trying to extend it to 8. How are you going to buckle down? How are you going to hang in there? In this case, let's give them a little credit. Keep those 2 off the board, and they can come to the sideline and regroup.
So the lead stands at 6-0 as this one is kicked off. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and we'll come out to the 20-yard line.
That's crazy. I can't believe we didn't get that first time.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Allen. He'll find his running back, Cook. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45.
James Cook. A gain of 27 on the play. 1st down, Bill.
Here's Allen now on 1st and 10. He's looking deep for Shakir. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. So we reach the intermission in what has been an entertaining one to this point. Back with the second half in just a moment.
Silly.
Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
They'll throw on 1st down with Allen. This one's caught by the back out of the backfield. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield. How about 25 yards to start the drive? 1st down. On 1st and 10, it's Allen. Forced to his right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. 1st and 10 now from the 36. Operating out of the gun, here comes Allen. Out to his right, off he goes. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line. They break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
1st down, Buffalo.
From the gun, Josh Allen. That is caught. What a throw. Joshua Palmer. Touchdown, Bills.
All week, we're going to see this play be run over and over as a highlight of the quarterback and the receiver. But like the part that people don't give enough credit to, in order to get a downfield shot, you have to have time, and what a great job by the offensive line, allowing the quarterback to be comfortable enough in the pocket. Let those deeper routes develop, be on time and accurate with the ball, and that's why this play is going to be a highlight all week. Let's give the big guys up front some credit.
This taken in at the 8-yard line. He's out of bounds, but problem there, he doesn't even get back to the 15-yard line.
Yeah. Really with you. I should probably sign a hit, boy, because I got all the hits, boy. All that Drake, you got a chip. I be on my little mouse drip.
Striker, 3-3. Let's go. 60 red. 60 red. Chop, 17. Green, jack, steel, black, blue, striker.
On play action, Love. He'll take a shot for Watson. That is caught! And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25.
You get beat there,
Big play and a much-needed one as well. The gain is 64.
1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Red, cycle. 22 Vito, drill, 50, Vito, blue. Fury, yellow, black, ultra. Rail, yellow, ready?
Love to throw on 1st and 10. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Ready. Yellow, 22. Watch out now. 50. Claws. 10. Claws red. 6. Mega. Light blue. Blaster. 6.
In motion, it's Golden.
Ready.
A second down throw for Love. Catch is made by Romeo Dobbs. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
That's a gain of 8.
Right, 6. Get the blaster.
We're trying to run it here with Jacobs. And the Packers are going to be set up with a first and goal. They're able to convert there on 3rd and 3.
That's good for our Packers. First down. First and goal at the 7-yard line.
Here's Jacobs. Down to the 4. It'll be second and goal.
He was brought down at the 4-yard line.
Shot.
Gain of
17.
3. Brings up 2nd and goal.
Field. Black.
On second down, Love. He'll get this one out to Jacobs. And he will win the race to the pylon. He's in. Josh Jacobs. Touchdown, Packers. The quarterback, with all of his eligible receivers available, uses the back out of the backfield that time, Greg, to take it to the end zone.
And when your running back, Mike, is a valid threat in the passing game, man, it just gives you so many options. And in this case, it was the running back that was the open target. He's able to put the pass on the money. Easy 6 points.
Rail. Green Jack. Ready?
That'll chunk up. It's Love. That's going to be
There's a lot of
caught.
pressure.
So add a couple more points, and they add to their lead.
Everything's about matchups, especially down here this close to the goal line. I think my guy's better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have success, throw it up to him, and let him do the rest.
This one deep in the landing zone. He'll return it from the 2. And they'll get him out of bounds with a good return to the 30. Design run here for Allen. And some good running there. He'll fall forward for about 7. So, from 37, here's 2nd and 3. Play action. It's Allen. He'll swing this one out to Cook. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
First down, Bill.
Round 80.
So we are through 3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Fourth quarter begins with a run by Cook. And a good job following his blockers, a gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
From the gun, throw here for Allen. That's complete to his tight end. It's Dawson Knox.
Nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than being able to pick up a first down without being forced to push the ball downfield and force it past the line to gain. He settles for the underneath check down. He's confident that his receiver is going to pick up the rest after the catch.
Now the kid to Cook, running right. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. A gain there of 10 yards. First down, Buffalo. Once again, it's Cook. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2.
So I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass.
Second down, 8 for the first down. Quickly to Shakir on the RPO. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down. They'll drop to throw. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And the Bills are going to have a first and goal. He'll be taken down at the 7-yard line. A run with Davis. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play. Packers go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. And they'll get together prior to the second down play. From the gun, it's Allen. Oh, he can't get rid of it, and he's taken down. That's timeout for Green Bay. It'll be their second. Talk things over before third down. To throw is Allen. He's got it inside the 5. And he is out of bounds at the 2-yard line. They needed 15, and that's exactly what they got. It is a first down. Now, first and goal. They'll run the sneak. Trying to fight his way into the end zone, but they will mark him short. Down at the 1. Packers going to use their final timeout now. The stoppage comes with just over a minute to play in this one. From the 1, second and goal. Take the snap and go down to a knee. This crowd doing everything they can before third and goal. They'll run. It's Cook. And it's a touchdown. They have gotten to within 1, and a 2-point conversion can give them the lead here in the final minute.
Mike, I know everyone has their opinions about whether to kick it or go for 2, but my honest opinion is I don't even think there's a decision to be made. I'm keeping my offense on the field. We've practiced all week for our gotta-have-it 2-point play. Dial it up. Do not play for overtime. Win this game now in regulation.
That's going to be caught. Not playing for the OT. They get the 2-point conversion and take the lead here in the final minute. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. That ball going to hop into the end zone. It's a touchback that will come out to the 20-yard line. This is first and 10.
Ready. Red, black, green, jack.
From the gun, it's Love. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
Well, safe to say this offense now is entering desperation mode. They have such a long way to go with such little time to do it. You're thinking chunk plays, get out of bounds. You have to stop the clock and continue to pick up as much yardage as you can to, at the very least, be in position to take one Hail Mary shot to the end zone.
He'll let this one rip, looking for Watson.
Bruh.
And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25.
Good game, though.
A big one here in the fourth quarter. A gain of 57 yards. So a road win here for the Bills. They knew this would be a dogfight away from
You let him catch it. I even stayed underneath that on purpose. That's why. I almost gave up the touchdown to make sure I made a play on the ball. I even like took a step. I went left instead of back. I go left here. He gets an animation way before me. Then the animation they give me is some animation like I'm wide open picking it off. Good thing Harrison was there. Woo.
That now becomes what we would say a non-football related act, a little more of what they're emphasizing. I think a delay of game defense could have been the proper call there. I know Coach Signetti feels that way as well, fellas.
You called it at the time, Gary, and that's what it should have been, but instead forces a punt.
And a huge call because of the sack afterwards. Right, we still had the football.
And with the punt,
Now let's see if they are. We got a sweep going after the Roy Moore. And that got about 6. Aiden Fisher, their All-American linebacker, though, stuffs it out. Watch him see the play, understand it aggressively, and get in there and make the play.
and they go with some tempo here. The throw to the outside, that's not going to get them anything. A completed pass is all they got out of that. To Jordan Davison.
But they are going fast.
Will Stein is the gas tempo. Get your ass set. Dante Moore, backpedals, fires, got a man there.
Charlie Crimson, touchdown. 44 yards on the score. I think the hurry-up really bothered the safety on this play, Mike Farrell. Watch him move inside and lose the slot receiver. Bang, he passed him, and Dante Moore does not miss a throw like that. That was a great series for offensive coordinator Will Stein. He had a plan the whole time when they got that ball back. Reverse, go fast, and Brad told you they didn't get something set.
You can say it, it's over.
Extra point. Up and good by Atticus Savington. They only had to go 51.
Are you setting
Take a drive from downtown along Broad Street. You run into Lincoln Financial Field, the home of the Eagles here in South Philadelphia. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Buffalo Bills and the Philadelphia Eagles. Game time is here. Glad you're with us. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. Off we go from Lincoln Financial Field. He fields it at the 8. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
Split T tight. Okay.
First down, it's Davis.
Davis.
And he'll get about 3 on that one. It'll be second.
Understand.
They'll move the pocket here with Hurts.
Oh my gosh, good timing. The wrong guy.
And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line. Give him 14 on that one. Good for an Eagles first down.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
First carry for Saquon Barkley. And he'll get this up to the 44. Terrell Bernard, they're on the tackle.
The tackle made at the 44-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
They'll come up on a second down and 8. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
On third down, here's Davis. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. Call it a gain of 13. First down, Philadelphia.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Hey man, you do what you gotta do. I don't know if you can hear me, but
He'll take this forward for about 5. From the 38 now, here's second and 4.
King, Bill King, 180.
They'll go again with Davis.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
Play 8 of the opening drive coming up, and now they face third down. On the ground once more, it's Davis. And he's going to have an Eagles first down by about a yard. So they pick it up on 3rd and 2.
I know it's early in this game, but in my mind, that's 4-down territory. And certainly now the coach doesn't have to make that decision. He keeps it on the ground on 3rd and short, gets a fresh set of downs, and now they got to see if they can come away with some points.
So that'll do it for a fast-moving first quarter of play. 0-0 is the score. And we're back in Philly in a moment. Here's 1st and 10. They'll run the toss to Barkley. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
I'd like to see that running back be a little bit more decisive with his cut, Mike. You can see he was a little hesitant, and once you're late making that decision, you just kind of get strong laterally. Great job there by the defense, and he has no choice but to take that loss.
That's Goddard in motion. Now Jalen Hurts on second down. And he'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work. They're going to get him down behind the line.
And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs.
Third and long. Dotson, the man in motion. Here's a design run. And a nice job defensively. They don't let him get away. It's good for 7, but it makes it 4th down.
This is a spot you just love to be in as a defensive player. I mean, you've got it backed up so far, you're not really fearing any play call, let alone a run. Sit a couple of guys back, keep the ball from being thrown over your head. Everybody else track the ball, comes up well short.
4th down, here's Hurts. Oh, he's got a man. That's caught by Brown. And he's going to have an Eagles 1st down. That was something else. A big pickup on 4th and long to give him a new set of downs.
1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
And the big back, A.J. Dillon. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Second and 5. The Bills going to use the first of their timeouts. Talk things over before 3rd down. They'll fake the give, now it's Hurts. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing.
Nothing really fancy about that last completion, but what it does do, Mike, is now they are on the doorstep of the end zone. So now they've got to find a way to finish this long drive with a touchdown.
This opening drive, it has been a work of art. Now, can they put the finishing touches on? It's 1st and goal. Here's Barkley. And he will power his way into the end zone. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finished it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6. So they decide to put the ball in the air, which I don't mind on this 2-point try, but execution was just a little bit off, and it's not going to work out in their favor this time around.
And this ball is not going to get to the 20, so that's whistled dead, and the ball gets placed at the 40-yard line. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. From the shotgun, it's Allen. That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
And their offensive struggles just continue to show up time after time here in this first half. It's going to be hard to sustain drives when you continue to put themselves in holes on these early downs like they did here.
Second and 10. Out of the gun, here's Allen. Short pass taken in by Knox. Get about 6 before he's taken down. Allen on third down. Open man is Palmer. It's complete. First and 10. One more time going up top with Allen. Rolling right. Now he takes off.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
Moving outside the pocket. Can't beat those legs. 13-yard pickup. A scramble leads to a first down. They're at the 17-yard line now for first and 10. Allen going to make the read and hold on here. And that play going nowhere. The defense all over that one. They'll bring him down for a big loss. Work to do now as they come up on second and long. So now they'll throw it with Allen. This one caught right side by Knox. And he will get into the end zone. Dawson Knox. Touchdown, Buffalo.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
That one's going to skip into the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 20-yard line.
Man in motion is Smith. On first down, it's Hurts. That's caught. Saquon Barkley. And walking down up beyond the 30. Now the Eagles use the last of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half.
31-yard line.
On first down, it's Hurts. He's got the 2021 Heisman winner. That's Devontae Smith. And he is out of bounds at the 45. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down. That's Goddard in motion.
63. Get it.
Hurts to the end on first down. That one to the sideline is over everybody. But now a penalty flag will come in. They may get him for grounding.
Sorry, dog. It's good.
That's Goddard in motion. A second down throw for Hurts. This is to Goddard on the screen. Now he's loose at the 40. And he's going to be out of bounds. Triple zeros up there on the clock. We have reached the end of the first half. Now, this is a surprise. Right out of the locker room, they'll try the onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away. They'll run with Gilliam. And he's going to struggle to get back to the line. Maybe a yard. Sidney Brown, they're on the tackle.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's second down and 9. From the gun, here is Allen. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. They get 15 on that game. Good for a Bills first down. A run, this is Gilliam. Trying to use that big body to go forward. But he hits the line of scrimmage, but nothing after that.
When you look throughout this game, Mike, I don't think there's even debate. This defensive line has clearly won the battle at the line of scrimmage over this offensive line. And for an offense that wants the run game to be such a critical element to its plan, they've got to do a better job because there's nowhere to run. There's no holes for the back to find. And all these zero or negative runs are putting them in some really bad spots.
Flush to his right. And he kept that play alive as long as he could, but the rush eventually gets to him and takes him down. A field goal, no gimme from this distance. They'll go on fourth down. They'll try and throw for it with Allen. He'll take a shot down the middle of the field. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on fourth and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. On the ground, Barkley to start the drive, and he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup up front. From the 44-yard line, here's second down and 4. To throw is Hurts. He'll get that out to Barkley. He's across midfield. Now inside the 25. And he will go all the way. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Philadelphia. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Well, they get the running back out of the backfield, and Greg, we find him in the end zone, a touchdown pass.
Mike, we call those short throw, long run. It's every quarterback's dream. He's able to get the ball out of his hand to his intended target, and in this case, this guy, he does the rest.
A shotgun snap now to Hurts. This is hot. He's got it. And they tack 2 more onto their lead.
Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points.
The Bills take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10. On the ground, this is James Cook. He plunges forward for a couple of yards. Andrew Makuba from the safety spot to make the stop. From the 22 now, here's second and 8. From the gun, throw here for Allen. The ball deflected at least a couple of times. And it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. He was looking for his tight end, Dawson Knox. And it's going to be third down. From the gun, it's Allen. And it'll be brought down as we take it towards the end of this third quarter. So, 3 quarters now in the books. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's fourth down. Allen going to throw for it. He'll air one out for Palmer. That is hard. It's a big play when they needed it the most. 42 yards. Set to go now on first and 10. On the give, this is their fullback. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. From the 23, here's second and 4. Here's the first carry from man from Kentucky, Ray Davis. And that's good run support on the edge. Nice tackle out wide. It'll hold them to a gain of 2. So the Eagles will use their first time out here. Talk things over before third down. We'll try and run here with Cook.
I really like this play call here, Mike, on third down. Yes, it is the fourth quarter, but we've got plenty of time remaining. So keep running your offense, stay with what's worked, and they keep it on the ground and pick up the first down.
Quickly to Shakir on the RPO. Now the Eagles will use the last of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to the second down play. They'll go with the sneak. Looking to squeeze into a crease somewhere. Did not break the plays. They're going to mark them short.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. Third and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
The Philly faithful making some noise on their feet before third down. He will not be able to get to the edge. They shut him down. Taken down behind the line. And it's fourth down.
I think what they're counting on there, Mike, is that the defense expects the ball to be run inside the tackles. Thinking on third and short, just go get the first down. Try to catch him off guard with the toss play. But the defense was all over it. Great speed and pursuit to the ball. And they're able to take the ball carrier down for a loss.
Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. That is caught. And they continue to churn out first down. What a drive. It continues now with first and goal.
And now, after that catch, they've got a chance here late, Mike. They've got enough time to try to move this thing down. I think they can win the game on this possession.
Gonna catch the ball.
Here is first and goal. Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee. task a bit tougher as they face second and goal. Now, whistles here. Looks like one of the defenders got a head start. Penalty yards marched off, and they'll try it again on second and goal. The Bills going to use the first of their timeouts to stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in the game. Now, here's second and goal. They'll go down to a knee. Now a timeout, Buffalo. They're second. Talk things over before third down.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
And now they're going to go for two and a possible win, and the crowd rising to make this even more difficult. That's going to be caught. Not playing for the other team. They get the two-point conversion and take the lead here in the final minute. Down to the final few seconds of this one as the kick is away. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in that landing zone, the ball only comes out to the 20-yard line. This is 1st and 10. Dotson, the man in motion. Now a throw here. It's backward. He might be looking to throw this. He's got this complete. That's Smith. And he's going to be out of bounds, and that's going to do it. Their late comeback bid comes up short as time has expired in this game. So a road win here for the Bills. They knew this would be a dogfight away from home, and they were right. They come away with a hard-fought victory.
Couple days, we don't get a chance to hang out as much as we'd like to when you're normally in New York. CBS Premiere Week finally here. No miss. Back-to-back season premieres of Matlock and Elsbeth tomorrow after 60 minutes on CBS and streaming on Paramount Plus. A 53-yard drive and 12 plays. The guy that's got the ball teed up, Atticus Sackington, with a 40-yard field goal to make things even at 40. Roman Hemby will let it go, and we'll bring it out to the 25-yard line for the Hoosiers.
Yeah, so this Hoosier football team, they started out right away establishing that they were going to use the
What is this like?
Start out with a comeback, then they went middle of the field. Then they went quarterback draw, attacking the middle of the field again against the speed of Oregon. And then down there the goal line, they went right at it and right through it. Good, tough game plan to establish that they're going to be physical. This is the fourth time that Iowa's had the ball in the first half. They only run 16 plays. They need a drive here to help their defense.
To Surratt, gets up about 9.
Surratt does a good job. Big body. Second year playing in this offense. Gets across, gets a little hand on him, actually throw him off. He had the big touchdown to end that Iowa game.
Now they go to Black, and he's not going to get to the line of scrimmage. No, it's third down in the yard.
Yeah, that's actually, excuse me, Brent. Missed. The two inside monsters. Number one, Bear Alexander blows it up. Amari Washington blows it up. The read might have been there, but no yardage.
Here's a big third down for the Ducks defense.
Remember last time they got the motion on the shift penalty here.
Mendoza's going to go back shoulder throw. That should be holding or interference. I don't see a flag. Hurts all over the Brandon Finney. And there is not a penalty on the play.
Let's take a look. It's going to be a back shoulder throw. Oh, that's got to be called. Signetti just got a 15-yard penalty. He was irate.
So there is going to be a flag, but it's not the one we thought we'd see.
It's their first football game. There's no yardage penalty for that infraction. It's still fourth down. Let's put it this way, though. Let's say they did miss the call. Signetti could have got called there for a penalty. I think the referees used good judgment, and they just warned him this time because they knew it would be a big penalty, keeping it available for him to go for it on fourth and short.
And the side judge kind of just backed him up. You're not supposed to be that far out on the field. There was a flag thrown, but that was just a warning. And now we got a timeout in Indiana. Gene, what'd you think of the whole sequence?
I think you've got to have pass interference on the play. And that's, the widest receiver is the responsibility of the official deep downfield. He may not be able to see it because the activity's in front, but at some point, another official needs to transition and see that when the ball's in the air. This is what you deal with when you have a play like that. You got to appreciate Coach Ignetti's excitement. And I think Gary's right. He's lucky not to get it 15. I think a sideline warning is the best thing to do in this scenario. Now you've got to button it down and keep him off the field and close in on the plays if you're repping this one now.
Quick question, just, you did it. If you look up on the TV monitor at the stadium, it looked like interference. Would the officials say, we missed that, and I'm going to give the coach a break on this because he was right?
I can tell you, speaking for myself, if I would have been able to look up and see that, Gary, I would have given him a little more room on the play and try to walk him back. But yes, I would do that, frankly. Yes.
Interesting.
Well, and now Indiana at the 34-yard line, much like Oregon on the previous possession, from the same spot on the other end of the field, fourth down and one. And now flags fly.
Now let's see how they call this. Remember, he said the shifting caused it. Fire the ball being snapped. False start. Offense number 67. 5-yard penalty. It's still fourth down. This time it was Benson to watch Oregon shift. And that threw him off, right? Yes. He begged for the shift. They got it twice so far in the game. Oregon has.
So so much for the 4th and 1. It's fourth down.
I'll be right back. Alright, gonna grab another game here.
The NFL is on EA Sports as we bring you a look inside Highmark Stadium here at Orchard Park, New York. Straight ahead, we've got a pretty good one on tap here, as it'll be the San Francisco 49ers taking on the Buffalo Bills.
Okay, we got
And we are underway in Buffalo. And not a great return here. He'll make it back only to the 10-yard line.
One guarantee I can absolutely make is that all week in preparation, the coach kept telling his team, we're on the road. Don't do anything to bring the crowd into it. And that's exactly what they just did. A bad return, and now the home team crowd, they are fired up.
First play, and Purdy wants to throw it. He's going to drop this down to McCaffrey. 5 yards on the game's first play, second down.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 14-yard line.
Back to throw, Purdy. The first catch of the game for George Kittle. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Here's Purdy. Dancing to his left. Able to make something out of nothing there. 17 yards and a first down.
That's the first time he's called his own number, but he's got to be overjoyed with the results. He wasn't just going to settle for a modest gain. To me, he was determined to come through with a big message to a defense that slept on him in the pocket.
First carry of the game for Christian McCaffrey. And he moves up the middle for 3, and it's second down.
Not a huge carry there on first down, not all their movement, but still all in all, a positive play for the offense. It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on second down.
2nd and 7. Purdy looking to throw. The throw out right, going to be incomplete.
Had the right idea there, trying to throw it to the sideline, but he let him just a little bit too much, trying to get it out to his receiver. Ends up falling to the ground, incomplete.
And now on 3rd down, they'll need to get it to the 36 to pick up the first. Purdy. Tries to hit Jennings, and it's intercepted. Teron Johnson able to pick it. And the Bills are going to take over at their own 30-yard line. Offensively, a far from ideal start there with a pick on the opening drive.
Yeah, not exactly what they were looking for. We know that. That's pretty obvious. The beauty, though, is it's happening early. If they don't panic, they don't compound this problem, they got a long way to go and a chance to get back in it.
Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 right at the 30. They begin with a run by Davis. And he'll be tackled just past the 35 at the 36. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
Now 2nd and 3. Now a first carry for their fullback. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down. Now Allen. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
That was their first 3rd down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key 3rd down throws.
So still a scoreless game in the first, but they're going to go for this thing on their own side of the field on 4th down. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
We're scoreless after 1. 2nd quarter now in Buffalo. It's the Bills in control of the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Here's Allen. And complete right side to Cook. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. 11 more on that one and another 1st down.
One of my old teammates called me the other day when he was watching the game. He's like, man, trying to watch an NFL game and trying to account for their passing game, that's difficult. And just when you think you get everything covered, here comes a back out of the backfield. In this case, he picks up a 1st down.
Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Well, a pitch and catch to the tight end, Knox. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
319!
Donovan
first down. Here's the run with Cook. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. Second and 9. Down to the 6-yard line on a pickup of 6 as he gets halfway to the goal line. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout. So as they talk it over, we step aside. The heavy set out there. 3 tight ends in the formation for 3rd and 3. Allen. Working the middle of the field. He's got a man complete. Now the Niners going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. And now whistles and a flag. And I think we got a jump here. A bit of a jump there, CD. He breaks the line, and that'll be 5 yards.
And you've got to stay more disciplined than that, Brandon. That's just a free gift to the offense.
And they'll indeed take a knee. The San Francisco defense trying to hold tough again. This is 3rd and goal. Davis will take this over the line. Touchdown, Buffalo. So important in this league to capitalize on the other team's mistakes. And here they force a turnover on the opening drive and come right down and score.
And I would add that it's important to capitalize on other team's mistakes early. That way, you build confidence for yourself and your team. You start playing a little more freely. And you let the other guys know we're prepared to play.
Finger for the extra point. And that makes the score 7-0. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And that one going to hop into the end zone, and it'll come out to the 20. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. A slim deficit here in a one-possession game. Not much time left, obviously. We'll see if they can march this down the field, at least get 3 and take some momentum into the locker room. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
Purdy will set up to throw it here. Here's a diving catch right side. 23 yards on the play.
I have to say that whenever you see a good post route run, they do not like to let it end without the catch. Hence, that great diving play.
Yeah, lay it up there, let him go get it, and he got it. Here's 2nd and 10. Play action, and now here's Purdy to throw it. Open man, the former Gator. It's Ricky Pearsall. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down. Play action, now Purdy. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done.
What a drive this has been, just chewing up the yardage. And here's one of the best plays yet as they finally get down into the red zone and look to finish this off with 6.
And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half. Final play of the half. Purdy. And it's complete.
Nice pass.
End zone touchdown 49ers. Ricky Pearsall as time expires in the first half. And the Niners have a chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the half.
Oh, they missed the field goal? I missed what happened in Burgundy. Are they going for it? Checking split.
And now this is right in Kyle Shanahan's wheelhouse. He'll go for 2 here. The final shot before break. Purdy. It's complete. And this is caught. So how about that? They get the 2. Not sure why they went for it, but they do have the lead now here on the final play of this first half.
He said, not sure why they went.
You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Bills trail here, but they will get the football first as we are back underway on EA Sports. Well, certainly not what they wanted out of the locker room here as they'll start defensively at the 40-yard line. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. To throw, it's Allen. Well, a pitch and catch to the tight end, Knox. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
That's good for a Buffalo Bills. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
6 yards there on the keeper. It's 2nd down. Allen going to audible to a different look. Allen maybe with a free play. Eluding the pressure right. Open man downfield, it's Palmer. And he takes it into the end zone across the chalk. Now there is a flag down, but I think that's offsides on the defense.
Yeah, I think that's going to stand, partner.
And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2.
The Bills are lining up for
Allen will try to throw for it. Throw left side is complete on the diving effort. He hits the big target from the 2-point try. Defenses hate those guys, especially around the goal line.
It's hard to decide who you're going to put on him. Are you going to put a smaller corner on him? Are you going to put a safety who doesn't have maybe the same coverage skills? How about a linebacker? He may have the size, but he's not used to really covering in space. That's why the tight end gives you such a great advantage when you're throwing the football.
And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in the landing zone, this will come out to the 20. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. The drive begins with a run by McCaffrey. Fights forward for only about a yard after the 21. 2nd and 9 now for the 21. Purdy off the play fake. Oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted. And a super return as he gets his...
I'm watching the Oregon game. What's the score right now in that one?
Well, this had trouble written all over from the start. He's got 2 extra defensive backs in the game he's got to deal with. They're in a dime set. So everywhere he's looking, he's seeing a different color jersey. And sure enough,
I'm watching the Ducks in Indiana. Dang, that's a close game. Yeah, Northwestern's poop. Yeah, but they just signed him to an extension last year, which is terrible. Like,
and he's brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up second down.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defense.
they were a good team last year, and they brought back the quarterback, both running backs, most of the offensive line, some new receivers. Like, there's literally no reason for this.
And stacked him up.
So the shotgun snap to Allen. And he's going to go down. They sack him back right around the 30. They push him back 8 yards that time on second down. Boy, every time I see speed like that off the edge, Charles, I just don't know how these offensive linemen do it. I would think that they would get called for holding every play, and maybe they should have been called for holding on that one.
Yeah, maybe not just holding, but sometimes you end up setting back in the offensive backfield a little bit farther to try and help you with the edge. That's a penalty as well. Sometimes you overset, they'll come inside of you. Well, that's what speed does. It disrupts an offense. And right now, you got to pay attention to this edge rush on every single down.
That was no 3rd and 2. That was 3rd and 16, but they get the conversion anyway. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
Regular. 319. Half 10. Off 52.
On the give, this is their fullback. And the Bills are going to have a 1st and goal with some good running there. Gets him down to about the 2-yard line. Knock it on the door.
Stop.
And they'll let the fullback try and take him home. Nothing doing there. They're going to wind up holding him at the 2. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on 1st down.
After playing like that, there should be congratulations all the way around, I think, because if you can stop a big fullback like that, that's not easily done.
Yeah, he does not go down easily. You're right, but he did there.
Why is the Indiana's mascot a bison? Indiana Hoosiers?
On this 3rd quarter. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
What is 180? What do you mean?
2 of their 3 red zone trips so far, they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. And they'll get him down just shy of the goal line at about the 1. They'll get 2 on the
180. Yeah.
A 3rd down.
Yeah, I like the QB cadences.
On the sneak because it all comes together. Enough space, get forward, gain yardage. Well done.
Well, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. Cook will score. Touchdown.
Here we go. Yeah, the Dak Rouse got one. Here we go.
They run it again on 3rd down and get in. I wasn't sure if they might pass it, Charles. We know that they like to mix it up down here around the goal line.
Yeah, almost felt like the offensive line said, forget mixing it up. Let's call our favorite running play over our best blockers, and let's get this one in.
Extra point good by Prater. And the lead now up to 14. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception. And he's going to be intercepted for the third time thus far. Pick made by Terrell.
Was it Columbus Day?
And he'll get this back to the 32-yard line.
I don't remember if I used to get Columbus Day. I think I did, because I think I first got my braces in school, in middle school, on Columbus Day.
Commercial mowers, farming equipment, and compact construction equipment. We've got it all. Doesn't stop there. You up with a parts service.
So that might be right.
You ride strong, season after season. See the full lineup and experience the Lampro difference at your local Lampro store, or visit us anytime at lamproequipment.com. Your car is important.
What's his name? Niner Gang Weezy.
We come to you. For a limited time, save $40 on a quality wash, wax, and interior detail, including carpet protection.
I gotta head over to my friend's house real quick, but then I'll probably come back and play some more. So I might do that now. I might jump off now and then run over there real quick and then come back and play some more. Yeah, I want to play at least maybe 3 more games. Didn't start off the day the greatest today. Who was my first game today? A3 Deadpool, I think. So win, loss, loss. So I went 1 and 2 to start, but since then win, 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 win. So 5 and 3 today so far. I don't know who MacMan is, but I'm gonna accept that. Yeah, alright, man. Well, I'm gonna head over there and then I'll be right back.